Hello and welcome to Deck Builders Orlando, where we talk all things outdoor living. I am your host from Tough Deck Builders Orlando, and today we are tackling one of the biggest decisions homeowners face when planning a new deck. Should you choose wood or composite decking? If you are starting to plan a backyard renovation, you have probably already seen how many choices are out there. It can feel like you are picking between price, looks, and durability all at once. In this episode, we are going to slow it down and walk through how wood and composite decking really perform in real Orlando weather, so you can decide what fits your home and your plans. Let us start with traditional wood decks. For years, pressure-treated lumber has been the standard deck material. It is familiar, it can look great when it is new, and the upfront cost is usually lower than composite. Many homeowners like the idea of a natural wood look, and if the deck is built right, wood can serve you well for quite a while. But here is the part a lot of people do not see until a few years later. Our climate is tough on wood. Strong sun, regular rain, humidity, and temperature swings all work on those deck boards. Over time, you can start to see checking, splintering, and fading. Boards may cup or twist. That is when you start feeling rough spots under bare feet or seeing areas where water begins to sit instead of run off cleanly. To keep a wood deck in good shape, you have to stay on top of maintenance. That means cleaning, staining, and sealing on a steady schedule. For some families, that is no problem. They do not mind the work and they like the routine. For others, the deck slowly gets pushed down the to-do list until the surface starts to feel unsafe or just plain worn out. Now let us talk about composite decking. Composite has grown quickly because it aims to solve exactly those maintenance and durability problems. Composite decking materials like Trex are built from a mix of wood fibers and plastics, with a protective cap on the outside. That cap is designed to resist moisture, fading, and everyday wear, much better than exposed wood. In real life, that means you get a deck surface that does not need staining or sealing. You still want to wash it a couple of times a year to keep dirt and pollen off, but the heavy lifting of sanding and sealing is off your plate. For busy homeowners who just want to step outside and enjoy their deck, that low-maintenance side is a big deal. Composite also handles some structural challenges better. Boards are more stable, so you are less likely to see the twisting and warping that can show up in wood over time. On elevated decks, second-story decks, and stairs, that extra stability can make the deck feel more solid underfoot year after year. Of course, composite decking usually costs more up front. That is where it helps to think long-term. If you add up what you might spend over 10 years on stains, sealers, repairs, and early replacements for damaged wood boards, many homeowners find that the total cost of composite starts to look very reasonable. If you plan to stay in your home for a while, that long-term view is worth considering. So how do you choose? Start with a few simple questions. How long do you plan to live in your home? How much time and effort are you really willing to put into maintenance? Do you want a lower upfront cost, even if it means more work later, or would you rather pay more at the start and have less to worry about over the life of the deck? If you are not sure, that is normal. This is exactly the kind of decision we help Orlando homeowners with every week. You can reach our team at 407-219-9951 or visit toughdeckbuildersorlando.com to learn more about our deck construction services and talk through options that fit your home. Whether you end up choosing wood or composite, the most important thing is that your deck is planned, engineered, and built the right way. A strong structure, solid footings, and proper installation matter more than any single material choice. When those are done right, you get a safe, solid outdoor space you can rely on for years. Thanks for listening to Deck Builders Orlando. If you found this helpful, stay tuned for more short episodes where we break down real-world deck building questions in simple, clear terms.